right. Yo, welcome to the very first episode of the Raw Report. I am your host, Octavian Kimbrough. This is my co-host, Drew the Phenom.
Dessert.
You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all tuning in, tapping in, fucking with us for episode one. We got some we got a couple things we're gonna talk about, get into. Things that's been happening, things that's happened, things that may happen in the future. We're gonna give y'all our opinion, our outlook on some things, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to the facts, but we also gonna give our opinion and how we feel. So, you know what I mean? You take it how you want to take it or don't take it at all.
Yeah, we're gonna try to keep it raw as possible. You feel me?
Right. Shit. We're gonna get into what happened today. My son Terence Crawford, he said he done with it. He said, you know what I mean, he done getting punched in the face for a living. He gonna sit back, count some of that bread he got from Canelo.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of boxers do this. They wrap you up in this all the time. This is a classic boxer move.
You think
What he's doing right now? You gotta remember he got the super middleweight belts right now. So what that means is those superweight titles come with mandatories, right? So they're gonna be like, all right, since you got all them belts, you're gonna have to fight a nigga like Benavidez and shit. Somebody that's like 2 feet taller than him. You know what I mean? That's gonna come in heavier than him and punch a lot harder and probably be like a lot, a bit of a challenge. I'm not saying that Crawford could do it, but it's that when you at this weight class, now everything is a challenge.
Like, a little different.
Every fight is hard. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so this is a classic move right here. In my personal opinion, I think all Son is doing is relinquishing up them belts, and then he gonna come back fresh and ready to go with a new challenge.
Yeah, listen, what is he? He 42 and 0?
42 and 0.
You know what I mean? 42 and 0. Look, bro, listen, that's what I say to anybody. You get punched in the face for a living, you decide when you don't want to play anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you the one got to go out there in that ring. I ain't got to go out. So as a fan, yeah, I can be like, damn, you know what I mean? But retiring. But I understand, too. You get punched in the face for a living, bro. One fight would have been enough for me. Don't worry. Thank you. I'm out of here. He did this shit for a living. So
I'm not buying it. Jay-Z ain't retired and Michael Jordan ain't retired the first time. It's a classic. Floyd Mayweather did it. This is out the Floyd Mayweather playbook. Floyd Mayweather did the same thing.
Supply and demand, bro. I think he feel like he gonna get more money if he go sit down for a little bit, make them want to fight, make them offer the bag. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is, really.
We'll see. We'll see Crawford in September. Well, because right now the Canelo fight is the only fight that really makes sense, right? So I think we'll either see Crawford in September, or like I said, Floyd Mayweather did this to Oscar De La Hoya after he beat Oscar De La Hoya, because the thing being the clause, you got to fight somebody within that year. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think that they had a rematch clause. I'm not really sure. But that's what Floyd Mayweather did. Floyd Mayweather retired for 366 days. And he came back. He came back the day after the game. Like, nigga, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm telling like.
So I don't think it's over. I hope
not. Like what he said. He said, "Don't leave when you hot." That's how May screwed up. Don't leave. You know what I'm saying, Crawford? The world just really getting to know who you is. The world really just getting to see you do your thing. Don't go now. Don't do it now.
The biggest accolade in boxing, other than the belts, is the money, and I feel like he has the accolades now. On paper, he's the greatest boxer of this era and shit.
5 division champion.
I don't think he's gonna quit until the bank account really match that. I'm not saying that he didn't make a lot fighting Canelo, but
I think more by sitting out.
More to be made.
Oh man, I was the entertainment. He really is and I mean, I like to watch him fight. Like he ain't
right.
Yeah, he a technical fighter, but he also, you know what I mean. He turn up each round. I enjoy it. Look.
I think he be taking it easy on these niggas, bro. To be honest, like, you know what I mean, like I be watching his fights, and first of all, I'm one of them niggas that had Crawford winning at the very beginning. I knew he was gonna beat Errol Spence. Like, I be watching all these tapes, and he's just like the better finisher. All his fights,
his conditioning is crazy, bro. At the 6th round, he really has like 2 more gears, bro. At the end of the fight, like the last. by the time if he go the distance with niggas, he be whooping their ass by the last few rounds, bro. They gassed. He still
it just makes you feel like he could have did this the whole time, but he respect, like, especially with the Canelo fight. I feel like it was respect. Like, he could have did him dirty, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
he break your game plan down. Once he see what you trying to do, you start countering crazy. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like he be slipping punches, but the way he do it is like, yo, he really know what your plan was. He know what your camp told you to come in here and do. Like, but he figured that shit out by like the 5th, 6th round every fight. So
he a hard nigga to beat just because he a switch hitter, man. He like the reincarnation of Marvin Hagler, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He can, the way he was able to close the distance, you gotta figure, like, if you starting with your left, if you lead with your left and then you switch to your right, you closing up like 10 feet right there, bro, and nobody can escape it like an attack like that. So that's really his biggest advantage, in my opinion. And yeah, I think he's gonna be back, bro. Like, that's, I feel like we seeing this all the time in the boxing world. They get him all the time. Just like when boxers get into that fight and it goes, they be like, oh, Tank Davis is suspended for 3 months, 6 months, because a lot of this stuff is standard boxing practices and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't mean they're not gonna be back in. It just means that you know, the boxing association won't let them fight for a while, or in this case, that he don't want to fight a mandatory, or maybe he don't even want to fight Canelo. I think it's more strategic than anything, though.
He don't want to fight Canelo again.
Yeah, he might not want to fight Canelo again, but I'm not certain, because I felt like he also took it easy on Canelo because he learned his lesson from Spence. Like, after he beat Spence the way that he beat Spence, niggas ain't want to see no rematch. So if he would have did that same shit to Canelo,
he said niggas ain't gonna want to see this again.
Niggas ain't gonna, like, all right, nigga, beating the fuck
so now,
and
think about it. So
like,
if he beat
that nigga up, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. You know what I mean? That shit, every time I think about it, remind me of the Martin episode where he warmed up.
yeah, they did that perfect. But it's like watching your uncle get beat up or some shit. Like, no,
you felt bad for him. After a while, you was like, why bud doing him like that?
Like, I ain't necessarily want him to win, but I ain't want to get his ass whooped like that neither. Like,
yeah, I was like, fight back, my nigga. Fight back. Chill.
Throw in the towel. Throw in the damn towel.
Do something. Yeah, man, but hats off to Crawford, regardless if he retire or if he don't, he come back, or if he go do exhibitions and try to get that bag, whatever he do, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you get punched in the face for a living, it's not much criticism to come from people who don't get punched in the face for a living, you know what I mean? The only people who should be talking shit to Bud is people that want to fight him and feel like they didn't get their chance or whatever. But outside is just, you happy you got to enjoy the show.
Ryan Garcia is a hating ass nigga, bro.
You see him fighting with Krishan Rocker, letting her do a little spar shit.
Like, I mean, don't get me, like, I got like such a love and hate relationship when it comes to Ryan Garcia, like, as a fan anyway. I don't know the nigga. I ain't gonna say like I know the nigga, but just as a fan, bro, he just, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like all social media, man. But I just want to see him really apply himself in the boxing world, bro. I just think that the way his career is moving, he ain't, why are you speaking on niggas like Crawford, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
He's entertaining, bro. That's one thing you can't take from him. I mean, I get even the fight we had with Tank leading up to it, pure entertainment, bro.
I get it. I just respect Crawford because he came up as the underdog, and niggas was hating on him when he was down. Now the nigga all the way up, and niggas is hating on the nigga again, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and for nigga to celebrate the fact that the nigga's not the WBC champion no more. Though technically that means he's not undisputed, nigga. Technically, you got fucking you got disqualified for fucking steroids, nigga. And what? But let me stop though, because Ryan Garcia will punch a nigga like me. He's always punching niggas on social media, but you know what I mean. When it comes to actual boxing, nigga, like this nigga, like, what's up with you, bro?
Average nigga,
very questionable.
Yo, man, I ain't even put that up there.
It's up there now. Where it go? Nigga T.I.
Yeah, my son Tip, but we can do it. Look, nah, we gotta talk about Netflix next. How they buying up every motherfucking thing. Yeah, so I seen this earlier. I said, damn, Netflix out here making boss moves, ain't they? I say, yo.
Damn, yo. We always thought it was gonna be Disney. Like we thought Disney was gonna buy the White House or some shit by now, but it looks like Netflix is.
I said, damn, I was reading it. I seen the Breakfast Club because what was it the other day? The Ebro and what's the show I got canceled?
Yeah, Ebro in the morning got canceled.
So I seen I tell you somebody had posted, they was like, yo, damn, no more Breakfast Club. I'm like, what? So I was like, damn, I said, yo, they just packing shit up, ain't they? So I looked and I was like, oh no, that ain't what happened. Netflix pulled up. They bought the Joe and Jada show too. That what they, you know what I mean? They get the partnership. I ain't gonna say they bought it, but you know what I mean? I said, oh, they pulled up through a bag. That niggas like, yeah, we see what the future's coming to. Come over here.
Yeah, but you know what? Me. But that was only possible because the Breakfast Club seeing what the future was coming up to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I feel like, and honestly, in my opinion, I didn't like neither of the fucking morning shows that much. Like, I think that they was both getting stale. You know, Ebro just be putting on his political opinion and just be like every single day he hate a new nigga and he got to go the whole week. Oh, Kanye! Here comes this guy Kanye again. Here comes this guy Donald Trump again. Here comes like
way too much
dragging all these topics for weeks and months and shit. And I think it got old. And the Breakfast Club too. The Breakfast Club, they had an agenda for a while. Like you can see that they was mostly pro LBGTQ. That was their thing. You know, and that's no knock to them or, you know, any community, but that was their thing. We got to call a spade a spade. Like, you know, there was a time even on the videos where they even made sure that they had that flag that was in camera view every single time. And I just think that
listen, man. Promotion is promotion.
They drew back on a lot of that stuff though. I feel like now, like, okay, we got Charlemagne the God. He's more of the he's turning more to the conservative thing because, you know, he likes to play the villain. And right now, like, you know, some people feel like that's it. But I think we need to have representation on both sides. And I think stuff like that makes the show more it makes it more like you know, like that would be a better way to get more viewers. I feel like it makes it more flexible, and I think that's what both of those shows are lacking. And you know, looking at this might be a reason why this nigga Ebro's show got canceled, because maybe the executives at Hot 97 was like, why wasn't it us?
Yeah, look, you not hot, nigga. We've been telling you not hot. This proves you not hot.
Netflix Breakfast Club won again, nigga. Goddamn.
You say, yo, you know what? This is the last L, man. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. He said, chill. But yeah, man. Then what else? Netflix is trying to buy WB and all that. They trying to get busy. They're not playing. They want to control everything you watch. Well, it's hard to control everything you watch at this point in time in life because, you know what I mean? It's 120,000 outlets, podcasts, shows. You know what I'm saying? So, what people actually watch is taking the turn.
If I could actually pay for one streaming service, that'd be dope. Because I got way too many I got all of them, bro. I feel like Thanos of the fucking streaming services.
Right. He said the red one, the green one, the orange one.
Yo, word to my mother, bro. And then every now and then I wise up and I'll delete them. I'll delete, like, stop paying for one or two of them.
And then you want to watch something. That's how it happens.
Well, I delete one, I'll get two more, nigga. Like,
shit sad, bro.
I had to watch that Welcome to Derry shit. That shit was fire. But you know what I mean? But Netflix, man, it's a monopoly, man. We looking at monopolies, but if it's gonna save me some money, this one I ain't too mad at.
They not playing, they getting that bread, man, for sure. But yeah, man, what was it? The Breakfast Club. Speaking of the Breakfast Club, man, earlier today, that was today for sure. My man T.I. went up there. You know what I mean? And he was just
been trending this week. What he do now?
He just pretty much was saying, like, yo, niggas ain't fucking with me. Like, if I do a versus, he's saying my catalog like that. I got a couple hits for that ass. So, hold on, I got the clip right here.
What I'm saying, God has been good to me, man. And I want to, I want to go back to the reality show. You talk about how famous.
But I'm sorry. Let me say one more thing.
Pretty much, you know what I mean? He just was telling niggas like, yo, you ain't fucking with me.
And I still, and to be honest with you, I'm just because I don't want to negate any of these facts.
Got that hat on today.
I'm gonna just let you know that now. You understand? Go in the booth with anybody, walk out with the better verse. I go head to head with Dro. So I go against anybody. I don't give a damn who you got. Bring them on. They can't fuck with me. Live performance, can't fuck with me. Hit for hit, song for you just can't fuck with me. You know what I mean? There might be somebody that certain people like better. That's your opinion. Okay. But bottom line, you can't fuck with me. And anybody who think, you know what I'm saying, that what I'm saying is some bullshit, line me up with whoever you got. Anybody. And I don't give a damn who it is.
20 for 20. They zoomed in on them like.
You hear me?
Hey man, we not gonna act like T.I. wasn't valid at one point, bro. We ain't gonna act like T.I. wasn't valid at one point, man.
Listen, man. So
legend,
pretty much like he's saying, legend. Like he has a valid point. He has a valid point as far as going on the verses, because if you're doing 10 song, 20 song, 20 song, he can match up 20 songs with damn near anybody.
He had a good 3-4 album run, I would say.
But even that, like the verses, you don't need a whole song. He was on some hot ass tracks, bro. He was on a lot of tracks. He did a lot of features, you know what I'm saying? Features was the big thing back then. You know what I mean? Bro might not put out an album 2-3 years, but you still hear him on the radio.
T.I. been wanting us to believe this though. Like, you know what I mean? This is why he put Eminem on them albums too. Like, he wanted to make sure to show everybody he could stand with this nigga M. He could stand with the niggas in the South. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But at the same time, bro, before him, there was this nigga Luda, bro. And this nigga Luda had balls too when I was coming up.
Don't expect Luda as a rapper. Nigga, one of my first
CDs Luda had balls when I was coming out.
Is that word of mouth? That's a fact. I had word of mouth.
Luda had that Lil Wayne effect where every weekend or every week or whatever, this nigga was dropping some shit and you just knew the words to the shit, bro. Like when the nigga coming out with like all them singles, bro, you knew the words to every.
Then he had the crazy visual when he dropped the video. You know, he always had the crazy motherfucking visual.
You shitting me? Roll out when that shit dropped, nigga. Throw them bowls, bro. But T.I. definitely.
So you saying that T.I. and Luda would be a good versus?
That would be a good versus for sure.
All right, so I'm like, all right, that's what you're getting at. I'm like, because he said anybody, and you say Luda.
I might even get that tip though, but it would be really close. It would be really close.
What you going? You going 10 songs or you going 20 songs? That's where it really come down to.
In a 10 song, I would give it to Luda. In a 20 song, I would give it to T.I.
See what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to.
But I don't even know, because then we got albums like Paper Trail. And there was a time where I would say Paper Trail could have been the whole verses. Like when that album dropped, that shit was fire. That was like, you know what I mean? Like one of the greatest. That's probably his greatest album, and just the hype around it. He's more of a character. He's more of he got more street essence. Like you know what I mean? Like just because of the shit that he been through, and that's not to take nothing away from Luda, but like at the time,
Luda has some shit, but I feel like in the verses, it got to be something that's gonna make the crowd like feel what you. Like I'm saying, if the verses is like more of a entertainment factor, like you know what I mean. Right. That's really what I realized with that verses shit is you got to have the right song selection, the right order, because that make a big difference. You know what I'm saying? You got to grab the crowd. Like if a nigga playing some like R&B type shit and you playing some hard shit, you kind of fucking up the mood. You know what I'm saying? But niggas might have fucked with your song.
All that shit though.
He got that's where I said the verses would be great.
But the verses, you got to figure. You got the right MC. It don't matter what you playing. Niggas get on the mic next and be like, "Look at this nigga. He playing all that soft shit. I bet he ain't got no shit like this." Bring him out. Like, shit. Whatever the fuck it is. You don't know me. Like, see, that would be the match, nigga. The T.I. versus Ludacris. Yeah, niggas need to make that happen.
Chill out, bro said he need to make that happen. That move, bitch. Get out the way. Listen, they go back and forth. They will go back.
They both got the but that's what I mean when I say like, you know what I mean? Like T.I. just more cut. He cut just a little bit sharper because he really got that image, and I think that he can portray that image. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we talk about the nigga that had beef with Lil Flip, hopped on the plane, went to Texas, and just punched a nigga in the face. Like, you know what I mean? Like the nigga was like
Flip was wild.
Like we gotta act like the nigga was a polarizing character.
Didn't him and Luda have beef at one time?
Him and Luda did have beef.
Get off the TIP of mine.
Yeah, get off the TIP of mine. Yeah, facts. When they was on the same track, they was both on Young Buck's track. Like, you know what I mean? And
see,
that nigga came direct. So you got to give points to Luda in that direction and shit. But he ain't want no. You know what I mean? T.I. was punching niggas at that time.
And then he got caught with all them guns.
He got caught with all them guns and shit.
They was like, you know what? I'm glad we left that nigga alone.
That was the hype of it. Nah, that was kind of the hype of it. Like, you want to get real, like we really went through that whole thing with T.I., bro, because he was a pop-off dummy. Like, his man ended up getting hit up like with some you know what I mean, out of town gangsters and shit when he was on tour and shit like that. You know what I mean? He got in all that trouble. He had to protect himself because this is First Amendment right, nigga. And you seen how the nigga had the whole table of guns and shit. You know what I mean? And we took that whole entire ride with him. And then when Paper Trail came, bro, that was like the height of it, bro. That was the height of it. When Paper Trail came,
that was the height of the bullshit,
in, bro. Like, damn, this nigga really about to go to prison, and this nigga's writing a "I'm sorry, I'm about to go to prison" album, nigga. Plus, he was beefing with Shorty Low, R.I.P. Like, the nigga just was mad polarizing, bro. And niggas got to get that nigga the credit.
That's a fact. I seen him on the Breakfast Club. He said he was going to jail. He said, "Yo, I tossed Michael Vick $75K." Well, he didn't say that. They said that. I said, "Oh shit, check you out. You going to jail? He coming out of jail." He said, "You trying to do good." He said, "You know, niggas start trying to do right by people." He said, "Yo, listen, maybe they'll go light on my sentence." Nah, but he went to jail. He did his time. He came home. You know what I'm saying, bro? Was still lit. He had the TV show.
I felt like that was the like, it was not obviously not the beginning of the end. But that was the end of the prime T.I., in my opinion. When he came home, he just every song was like, I went to jail. The nigga wrote like 10 I went to jail songs.
When ATL dropped, he had a #1 single and he was in a #1 movie, like, or #1 album, actually, I believe it was, not just a single. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that was before. ATL dropped before he went to jail.
No, that's what I'm saying. Before. I'm saying that was like the height of, you know what I'm saying? Getting busy like everything else. Well, maybe in my mind, I'm like, nigga, that's when you was the hottest. That's why you got the buzz you had to last this long.
A lot of people can't keep that buzz past the movie phase. You feel me? Like, I feel like niggas get into the movie phase, and then now you got too much money for that.
He had the reality TV show. You know what I mean? He said,
"Yo, I got all these after prison now." That was after prison.
He said, "I got all these damn kids. Y'all gonna work."
Family T.I. after he went to jail.
Yeah, listen. Gotta do what you gotta do, nigga. That's a check, nigga. Sit in the crib, you rich, nigga. You in the house chilling. You just getting
now this nigga's kids is taking over the world and shit.
Get busy.
The one son is really talented, man.
As they fucking should. The one
the singer that I think he played guitar and stuff.
Yeah, I fuck with bro.
And that's what it is, bro. That's how you know. So, you know what I mean? Like, that proves his work right there, bro. You over here, you made kids that's in the music industry now. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's some real shit. So I gotta give it to him. That's
I got mad.
Nobody could fuck with him. Nobody could fuck with him. That's how he's supposed to. That's his energy he's supposed to have.
That's how he's supposed to feel.
Yeah.
That's how he's supposed to feel. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, listen, we're gonna move on. We're gonna go back to this. We're gonna go to this bully, man. This guy 50, man. This nigga been wilding. He wilding Jimmy and all them. He back, man. I told him, I said, listen. He told him, he said, I ain't had this on my list of things to do, but if you insist, I'll make time. I'm working on buying the space where you film, man. 50% of your podcast. I said, yo, this nigga's a menace, bro. This nigga's a menace, bro. He ain't stopped there neither.
Beef. We gonna do it. I'm petty like that, so you know what I mean. Like I respect it. Nigga know how to beef. Like, I think that.
I understand Diddy was your hero. You don't play in your butt when act like you don't remember. He got to chill, bro. He got to chill, bro. 50 has to chill, bro.
I ain't that petty. I take it back. Let me take it. I didn't know you were gonna show the next clip, but
he got one more. I got one more for you. He said they squatters. He said niggas ain't paying no rent. He said niggas ain't paying no rent. Now, I said, yo, this is the shit I'm saying. It's 50, bro. He's petty, bro. He's petty, bro. Like, so you gotta expect this shit out of him, man. And
it's like Piggy Bank 2.0.
Honestly,
remember
I feel like
he got that Jada Kiss, nigga got that fucking Fat Joe, he got that Ja, he got everybody in the weekend.
I feel like he got something about to happen, a movie about to drop, a show about to drop. You know how bro do promotion? He just get the, you know what I mean? He get the picking on niggas fucking shit up. Who owe me money? Nigga, the whole world tune in. Then he plug his shit in.
But
what you was talking about
got like some type of smoke with Jim Jones, or am I wrong?
Now we do, because Jim Jones it was talking about the Diddy documentary. Jim Jones.
I mean before this, he ain't had no type of shit with Jim Jones or some shit.
Well, him and Jimmy was cool back in the day. He wasn't fucking with Cam and them. But now him and Cam,
maybe that's what it was.
Him and Cam, because he brought Jim Jones out on stage when he was beefing with Cam and shit, you know what I'm saying? And niggas was looking at Jimmy like, oh, when Jim did that balling shit, I believe it was. But
these are some abrasive old niggas, bro.
Listen,
these are some real abrasive old niggas, bro. You know what I mean? You got this nigga Jim Jones. He ain't fucking with Cam. He ain't fucking with 50. He ain't fucking with Max. You know what I mean? You got fucking 50. This nigga 50 ain't fucking with nobody. He always been like that and shit. You know what I mean? Like goddamn, nigga.
I don't expect nothing less.
And these the old heads of our culture.
Nah, that's a fact.
These the old heads of our culture, bro. These are supposed to be the leaders of the.
I just keep my son on the thing.
These is a hey young blood. Put that gun down.
Nah, but yo, you funny this shit now. But listen, they just out here tripping. This nigga 50 done riled up everybody. Because that's what he do.
Yeah.
Type shit. Yeah, man. What else happened? Oh, the Rob Rainier, how you say that nigga name? That
Rob Rainier?
Yeah, that dude.
R.I.P. man. That was some messed up thing.
I was like, damn, what made his son pull up to the crib and get like that? That shit wild. Like, you don't fuck with kid, bro.
It's crazy too. Yeah. I heard that he made a documentary about his son like recovering, going to recovery or some shit like that. And then I read some shit that his son went to rehab 18 times and shit.
18 times. Yeah, that's some rich people problems. You know what I mean? 18 times. That's a lot of time.
Crazy that shit happened on the same day where this nigga Trump made the fucking fentanyl weapon of mass destruction or some shit.
Oh yeah. Niggas want to shoot down more boats and shit. This nigga Trump is on one. That's a fact. Nigga Trump on one, bro. He said the fentanyl is destroying the community. He said that's like the biggest threat to America right now. I'm like, well, damn, nigga, he just trying to find some shit to do. That's how Trump do. He say, yo, so I fuck with him though. He gonna keep it interesting.
Keep it real though. I mean, the shit, he ain't wrong. But you know what I mean? Like
100%.
the weapons of mass. Last time a nigga said something was weapons of mass destruction, what the fuck happened though? That's what niggas really got to pay attention to though. Last time a nigga said weapons of mass destruction, what the fuck happened, nigga? Like
that he dropped on play though.
So like, about to go to war, bro. This nigga just took something right after the book.
I'm saying he said he was up in the war on drugs when he started bombing the boats and running down on the Venezuelan boats that was transporting the oil. He said he was going to war technically, but realistically, I feel like you picking on them niggas. But I don't know. Maybe they got an army I don't really know about. I'm like, you're gonna go over there and just run through that. You know what I mean? You're going to keep confiscating their oil. But what do you do with this confiscated oil? I must ask.
He said, he already told you what he's going to do with it. Ain't no other president would have said what he said. This nigga said, I don't know. We're going to use it. That's what he said, bro.
Listen. Real nigga shit. Yo, listen.
He be playing. Yo, they be like, President Trump, are you gonna invade Venezuela for oil? He be like, nah, it's not about oil, it's about drugs. And then like 2 weeks later, you see a bunch of niggas fucking hopping on the fucking oil tanker.
On the oil tanker. What? Yo, he blew up a couple boats. Say, yo, it's for the drugs. Next week he on an oil tanker. He said, nigga.
But nothing is new though. That's the thing that's where they really got this nigga fucked up. Is none of this shit is new. Like this oil tanker has been known to be transporting oil to Iran for like a minute.
Right.
Shit, niggas was talking about it in the Biden administration.
Yeah, that's what
everybody trying to act like what he's doing is some new shit. But
this shit been from way back. This shit been since way back when. This shit ain't no new shit.
That's his playbook, bro. He look at all the issues that all the politicians. He basically look at all the shit the Democrats couldn't do and just do it. That's just what he. That's his playbook right there. Like he's just like, what couldn't y'all niggas do? Like, and then he just do it.
Besides Biden, Trump the only president really that's been like in this like new social media area, like Obama and shit. Yeah, but like social media now is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Biden, nobody ain't know how to use no goddamn Facebook.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like Obama wasn't using it. Biden wasn't using it.
But Barack Obama. So boom, Barack Obama actually he pioneered the use of social media into elections, which is why he got because you gotta remember Facebook came out like 2008, 2009 type shit. So like he was fresh on the presidency when that shit came out.
That's
he was the first person to utilize that shit. When
he became president to now, it's a different game. You really see
Trump is on it. Trump is on it like one of us, though. Like that nigga's just on there like this nigga.
He's not playing at all.
Yo, this nigga could be watching TV just like the way we would be watching TV. Somebody say this nigga name. This nigga like, oh hell no. Nigga get on the fucking social media. Yo, I can't believe they let this nigga. He'd be like, I don't. Yo, he was talking about a nigga one day, bro. This nigga was on there. He's like, I don't know if Fox made a mistake. I don't know if. He's like, I don't know why they would hire this nigga. If they hired him by mistake or what.
What was it? Who was it that he tried to get on fire? Jimmy Kimmel?
He didn't even try to get Jimmy Kimmel fired. He just be talking shit about these niggas, and then niggas be dragging that shit. He insinuates that the niggas suck and that the ratings is low and maybe that they should be fired. And then everybody's like, oh, he got him fired. He's just using his opinion, bro. I hate to be the nigga that's like defending him, or because I know a lot of niggas don't jack that shit. But come on, bro. Like nobody make everything news.
Niggas mad at Trump for some shit that they ain't really got nothing to do with this. It'd be like two separate white parties arguing about what niggas should have, and they just watching. When I believe
they dragging the black niggas like this.
Yeah, like yo, come to this. And I'm like, and then anything that don't fit the bill, they racist.
Say it again.
Crazy. That's how they do it.
Yeah, man, but you know what? I ain't really jacking none of this stuff, man. I like, you know what I mean? Like we spoke on previous clips that you know what I mean, people will see about how I feel, but I think that it's not a big deal. I think they just be putting this nigga in the news every single day just for the money, because it's the most click-worthy thing in 2026, bro. You know how many niggas got rich off of just saying this nigga name every single day, bro? Like,
no, that's a fact.
Every single day, bro. They Trump. You know somebody making some bread, so they're gonna keep this money wagon rolling for as long as they can. That was the best thing about when he wasn't president after 2020. That's the best. Like I really had no problem with what he was doing, but once I stopped seeing that nigga on the news and on TV and on the radio and everywhere every day, I was like, all right. Lead the way, man.
He said lead the way. All right, y'all. Till next time, man. We'll catch y'all.
Y'all know what it is. Thank you for tuning in. Another episode of the Raw Report. Peace.
Peace.